All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our TensorFlow course, and we're still working inside our human emotions detection module. Let's have a look at what we went over today. And it has been a very busy morning. I've been at it since 9 o'clock, and I'm still having this major issue here. Now, for some reason, when I tried to run the code, it came back that I couldn't run it because the TensorFlow wasn't matching with the program that I needed to run. So they told me to upgrade the TensorFlow, which I did. Once I did that, all of my caresses stopped working. None of the Caress imports are working at all, so I uninstalled TensorFlow and tried to install a different version. Nothing is working. I uninstalled the Caress, tried to install different versions of the Caress. Nothing is working. So I've been trying to debug this since 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. Nothing at all is helping. I have no idea what is going on. I just put this here to see if this could help. This wasn't originally like this. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly why it would tell me to update the version of TensorFlow I was using, if it was going to throw this kind of error. Again, I have no idea what's going on. None of my caresses are working, and it is imported. I can check my pip list to show you really quickly that it is working. Let's do that. But yeah, so yeah, since 8:30, 9 o'clock, I'm trying to figure out what's going on to even run the code, which I can't do because it's saying that my caress is not working. Of course, I went to try Stack Overflows and all the other things, try to get different outlooks and different help, but nothing seemed to be working with that either. I can't even find the course right now. So much going. Here we go, right here. Of course, it moves. Let me just go down. Nope, shit. There's too much going on. I just want to show you what the first version we're using. Okay, there is 3.41. And the version of TensorFlow we're using is the 2.16.1. I did have to uninstall it and use the 17 to actually try to run a program like they told me to do. They told me to uninstall the version that wasn't working and install the updated version, which is the 2.17. That's what started all of this. And then I uninstalled that to put the 2.16 back, and I'm still having this error. So I'm assuming that it wasn't the 2.16 that I had originally. It was a different version of TensorFlow that I had. No idea what version it was. I should have checked, but I didn't know all this was going to happen, so I didn't check what version. I just upgraded it to the 217. It threw an error. I tried to go back to the 216. It's still throwing an error, so I'm assuming that it wasn't the 216 that I initially had. But whatever the case may be, I have no idea what's going on whatsoever. Why is it throwing this code? And I actually looked at one of the Stack Overflow. They said it was a bug going around saying that it's not reading the PyLances, but it's actually working. So I tried to run it, hoping that was the case, that it's just saying that it's not picking up, then I could still run it. And of course, it didn't run at all. Let me see if I can run it for you live here and show you the error that we get. That's this here. So yeah, don't know. Let me show you the version of TensorFlow that we're using. TensorFlow, it's going to be, where are you at? Yeah, the 2.16.1. So yeah, that's, and then you can see the error here that we're getting. So it's saying it's an import error, DLL low fail while importing PyRap2. I actually didn't even look this up. Let me look this up and see what's going on with this. Maybe I can get some help with that, looking at this error code here. So maybe that's one thing. But yeah, that's where we're at this morning. Like I said, since 8:30, I've been trying to figure out what's going on with this. I've been uninstalling things, reinstalling them, updating, then regrading them back down to their previous versions, and nothing seems to be working. This was working perfectly fine. Now none of them are working. I do have Caress installed. It's not picking up any of these modules here. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. But of course, I will have to keep troubleshooting to keep moving forward, or we can't do anything with the code. So yeah, that's where we're at. But I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, it's the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.